Dear viewers, welcome to the English-speaking panel. I mumbled my words there. For the GECO Centerfire portfolio under the umbrella of Share the Passion Hour XXL live stream, live from IWA 2023 here from the RWS booth. Today with me is Moritz. Moritz, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Moritz, we've already talked about it in German, but for our English-speaking viewers, I would like to ask you the same questions all over again. Please, first of all, let's start with how did you like the show so far?
This show is very good so far. It's really nice to meet each other face to face again, that there are no more regulations due to COVID, for example.
Exactly.
You can also see that it's much more crowded here than last year.
It has good energy.
Yep, very good energy and very interesting and nice conversations already.
The second question I want to ask you is, we are sharing the passion. It means, well, basically celebrating the industry, celebrating what drives innovation within the industry from the brands as well as from the people who use your product. You told me already that you are not only from the brand world of making ammunition, but you're also from the hunting world. So for someone who hits the sweet spot between both worlds, I would like to take the time and ask you, what is your passion?
My passion is hunting, but not only hunting by myself, but also driving the GECO brand, especially in the hunting segment, and being able to offer the ammunition the hunter is really looking for,
yes,
and the best ammunition available. And that's what is driving me, once as in my private life, the hunting, but also in my professional life at GECO, really driving the ammunition segment, especially in hunting.
For those people who have never heard about, well, for those few people who might not have heard yet about the GECO hunting brand in general, what do you guys, in brand-wise, stand for?
So GECO is already existing since more than 130 years.
All right.
What makes GECO really special is we're offering the best price-performance ratio on the market. Mm-hmm. At the same time, so we are having a very high quality, but for a reasonable price, but at the same time also having a very good mix between classic bullets, mm-hmm, but also modern and innovative bullets.
And speaking about a very concise, but nevertheless pretty impressive portfolio, I would like to take this as a transition and start talking about the portfolio. So we started with the GECO Soft Point, I believe.
Yes.
Please give us a rundown.
The GECO Soft Point is our universal hunting bullet. It already exists since decades, so it's proven by our hunters. It's our most sold bullet.
Okay.
You can use it for almost any hunting applications you're having in Europe. You can use it for high seats, but also for driven hunts. It's a partial fragmenting bullet,
okay,
which also has a good penetration, so you will always have the exit wound and the blood trail.
So would you say that it is the perfect all-around bullet within the GECO portfolio?
Exactly. It's a very good all-around bullet, and that's why our customers love this bullet.
So, but your customers also love the GECO Plus. What is that about?
The GECO Plus is a bonded bullet. So it has a very high residual weight, which is over 90%. So it has a very high penetration, and at the same time, the meat damage is very, very low. So for all those hunters who want to use the meat by themselves, that's the ideal bullet.
So to finish off the classic portfolio, we would now talk about the GECO Express. What's so express about Express?
The GECO Express is our partial fragmenting bullet that you can also use on longer distances. So it has a streamlined bullet design, a high BC, so especially for those who sometimes also shoot on longer distances, so talking about 150 meters and above, that's the perfect choice for them. And here we are also having now two new bullets or two new calibres, which is the 8x57 IS and the 8x57 IRS. So in these two calibres, we are offering now all of our 5 bullets.
So I mentioned earlier that you are a hunter as well. So I made a habit today, and I just started, which is why it's not on my note card. I would like to ask you, what is your favorite form of hunting?
My favorite form of hunting is hunting from high seats.
Okay.
and I'm mainly using the GECO Plus bullet here, just because I also like to use the meat by myself to have a good penetration, but also a very low meat damage.
Everyone I've been asking so far mentioned hunting from the high seat. I wonder what is so special about it?
You can really calm down when you're hunting from high seat. You can experience the nature, you have the silence, so you can, especially after work, you can calm down, reduce your stress level, and just relax and still have the hunting experience.
So I was wondering, hunting from the high seat, you can do that either in the morning or in the dawn, at night, or before the night. So either to start the day off or to finish the day off. What is your favorite time for that?
My favorite time is after the work, so in the evening, because then you can really calm down, you can relax, you can reduce the stress. So for me, it's better to hunt in the afternoon or evening. That's what I personally like more.
Another thing that we've been talking on this panel is trends becoming standards. Some trends are here to stay. For example, we noticed that barrels, they start to get shorter, and silencers started to get more easily available. For many sport shooters, optics on pistols have become a thing to stay. So these are all trends that derived somehow from within the industry.
Yes.
But there's also, one could argue if sadly or not, there are trends that are forced upon the industry. And I'm trying to make the transition to the topic lead-free. You as a hunter, would you say that lead-free will become a thing, of course, but in terms of expectations, would you say that is a sensitive topic for hunters?
It's definitely a sensitive topic. So we are having a lot of discussions here also on the show. There is a possible lead ban. There are a lot of discussions in the politics, and the regulations are increasing more and more. First, countries are forbidding lead in general. Then you have special areas, also in Germany, where lead is already forbidden. So yes, that's the big topic at the moment, especially in the ammunition industry. But what we can prove or to set the expectations, we are having already 2 lead-free bullets, also in the GECO brand. And they are also working, they're also performing. So in case the hunter needs to hunt lead-free now, we have the right choice for him as well. And we can really guarantee that the bullets will work as well and are also very good.
Let's dive into this lead-free alternatives. What do you guys got for us?
On the one side, we're having the GECO Zero. It consists of 2 tin cores. The front core is fragmenting, the rear core is for the deep penetration to have the guaranteed exit round. We have a very high shocking power, and also due to the low bullet weight, a flat trajectory and a high velocity. So it's very good also to shoot on a bit longer distances, but also very good for hunters who don't want to clean their barrels very often, so you don't need the chemical cleaning of your barrel.
But this is not the only lead-free option you guys have.
Exactly. We're also having the GECO STAR. It's a copper monolithic bullet with the GECO hollow point. This GECO hollow point guarantees a reliable deformation, but also a very high deformation. So you have a high shocking power, but at the same time a high penetration power and a much lower meat damage.
I was wondering, since you're a hunter, you're a developer as well, what is your favorite GECO product to use and why on a hunt?
So as I already mentioned, I'm using the GECO Plus.
Yes.
Because it's a bonded bullet, it's a low meat damage, and therefore the lead-free alternative is the GECO STAR, which has the same USPs, the same benefits. So we have a deformation bullet, no fragments, we have a good penetration and a low meat damage. And that's why I prefer the GECO STAR. And this is also our latest bullet development in the hunting segment, which is getting more and more popular within our customers. And that's why we also have a new caliber here. So we are now offering also the 270 Winchester in GECO STAR.
And with this, I'm gonna leave you off the hook. I know you're a busy guy. Guys, if you like GECO and you like hunting, GECO hunting might just be the right, concise, but very affordable and also performing product group of your choice. And if you are worried currently about lead-free becoming a trend and remaining a standard, don't worry, GECO Hunting has got you covered. And we kick you off with two very cool videos of the GECO Hunting portfolio. And after that, please stay tuned because there's more to come on Share the Passion, live from IWA 2023 from the RWS booth. Moritz, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.